Put it on the table, don't ask me twice, but the table is crawling with nonsense. And I won't say the second time, cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions. And I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray. Far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling so. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. And I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. In this place, no way.
Yeah, no wala.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. And we're underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, they've got it again. Beckham. He's had it taken off him. And it's Beckham. And he's quick to return it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. And he's only too happy to take that back. That has not gone well. Beckham. And he's being shifted off it. He's having a hit! Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Spread to the right. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Ooh. Mar del Plata with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Moretti. What's up?
He's rising! He's delivered all right! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Mbappe! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ribéry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Mbappe finding himself in space. Decent chance! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Mar del Plata with the lead. O'Reilly. This looks promising.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Space for him to turn and look. Lofted in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they can counter here. Now it's Shevchenko. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. Done delicately. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi.
Great feet, that.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Delivered in. And he's intervened well there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ribery. And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Now it's Shevchenko.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Akanji. Beckham. Great vision. Spread neatly. Beckham. Looking for the far post. A header! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simple, certain, effective. And that is all they have time for. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un modelo en forma de balón. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Beckham. Pirlo. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pirlo. Rijkaard. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mar del Plata appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now That looks a decent ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through. Very nicely done. Delivery from Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. That is ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. Not where it came from. Can he get on the end of this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been... Could be danger here! Ribery might just make this. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicked it back promptly. That has not gone well. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Watkins.
That's good play from him.
He might be in here! Watkins! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 8. Cambio de jugadores.
He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Tries a shot! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Looking for the run. Watkins.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe, he's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 23, Beckham, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 51, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 19.
Mar del Plata
el dorsal 14.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Mar del Plata now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments. Haaland! Oh, and the referee says that is it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
ó jẹ gbèsè àbí wọ́n ń wá. You resident dey find out say wey dey find out talk to them. Everyone come give una the gist. She no dey up for now. That AFSS campaign nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀. Mama people no, come on, do me live stream. So that AFSS
Always, you can call me anytime. Always, you can call me anytime. Always, you can call me anytime.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Doué. Diaz in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's dealt with that really well. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Out towards the flank. Quality ball. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Yamal's cross. Una Simon deals with that nice and simple.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And a goal kick. Somewhat off target. Doué.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Doué, and he's being shifted off it. Aims beyond the defence. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Drogba is flagged offside. Now it's Diaz. He's got away. Great, there's the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Le Havre have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a throw. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Shevchenko. Foot in. Doué. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And he's worked it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Peruzzi claims comfortably. Nicely weighted ball. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a throw-in. Now the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Spread to the right. He's found a way through. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely feet. Here's a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Le Havre with the corner, there first. Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, they could break here. And here's McAllister. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Can he finish? And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's Drogba! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Diaz gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. João Cancelo looking for the run. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! It's loose. And oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Towering header! Nearly, but not quite. And it's Ribery.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Yamal, in with the challenge. Mbappe has created one goal already. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Showing good feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. He can't put it away.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Knocks it into space. Peruzzi is there to clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get it through? McAllister. Oh, that's a key interception. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That'll be a throw. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe! De Ligt does well to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? Romero makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko. Le Havre needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Romero gets a foot in here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst. Mbappe!
He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition tried.
He's in one-on-one. Chance, surely! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking to play him in. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets... So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Chelsea have done it. There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Rise, mother, to know if you'll recover. Like so many